Hello students, welcome back to this fundamental of agronomy section, to this basic course of agronomy. We have discussed in the previous lecture about essential nutrients, their classification and their absorption as well as translocation and assimilation process. Today let's dive into function of different nutrient elements and basically these essential nutrients, what is their functions, how if deficiency happens or toxicity happens, what would be the symptom, so that we can rectify that, so that we can effectively identify that for which nutrient deficiency or toxicity this type of symptom is coming, and we can take some corrective measures. Now, what are the function of essential nutrients in plants? So every nutrients have some assigned function, like suppose let's say we are talking about carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. As we have already discussed, the these are called basic nutrients. I mean, their constituent is around 95 to 96% in the plant dry matter. So these form basically carbohydrates. Okay, so what is the formula? Like suppose after photosynthesis, what we are getting, that is also consists of CHO, C6H12O6, that is the glucose molecule, and this is the first product of, I mean, photosynthesis. Now this is basic structural element. So in the plant dry matter as well, the CHO concentration is around 95 to 96%. Okay, so this is a these are basic nutrients. Now what about nitrogen? Nitrogen is basically its major role is in the protein. Okay, protein synthesis. Protein consists of amino acid that is having NH2 groups. Okay, so here nitrogen is a major constituent. It is also uh, a part of major part of the amino acid as well as the nucleic acid. Nucleic acid means DNA, RNA, and their nitrogenous base is there. So nitrogen is a basic part of nucleic acid as well. Now it is having a major role in enzymatic activity and enzyme constituent. Then different hormones, vitamin, alkaloid, then chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, different types of chlorophyll are there, like, and major in plant are chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Mostly chlorophyll A, whose formula is C55H72 O5N4 N4 Mg. So here look, the major constituent carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Then nitrogen is one of the element. So nitrogen is also a part of chlorophyll, and nitrogen provides greenness in the plant. I mean, chlorophyll, the more the nitrogen, the more the chlorophyll will be there, and it is a measure. I mean, chlorosis, when nitrogen deficiency is there, so you can get chlorosis. That means the yellowing of the leaf. Okay, so chlorophyll degradation starts and yellowing of the leaf happens, and chlorosis is a major diagnostic, I mean, symptom of nitrogen deficiency. Now, next major nutrient is phosphorus. It is having significant role in sugar phosphate formation, nucleotide formation, the nucleic acid formation, coenzymes, and phospholipids. Followed by potassium. Potassium is, this is one important from exam point of view. It is not a constituent of any organic matter in the body, any biomolecule or any organic matter. It is not a core component in that particular organic matter. It is present in free form or K plus form. That's why mostly if there is I mean potassium toxicity, there is mostly it is seen that there is no toxicity symptoms happen. That's why potassium is taken up more than its requirement. So that process is called luxury consumption. Luxury consumption. So in case of potassium, mostly luxury consumption happens, and it is present in, or it is situated in plant in ionic form. Okay, and it is not taken part in any organic constituent. Now it is a cofactor for 40 plus enzymes, uh, and it regulates movement of stomata, maintains electroneutrality of plant cell. As it is present in ionic form, so it regulates electroneutrality in plant cell. Then next, coming to secondary nutrient like sulfur, it is a constituent of several amino acid like methionine. This is also important. Methionine, cysteine, and cysteine. So there would be another option which is not a sulfur containing amino acid. Uh, you have to remember this. So these amino acid, methionine, cysteine, and cysteine, they are sulfur containing amino acid. and also it is a component of fatty acids. So in oil synthesis, sulfur has a significant role. Now coming to calcium, another secondary nutrient, that is calcium. Calcium, it is having significant role in cell wall synthesis, like it is a major part in calcium pectate. It is a cofactor in ATP hydrolysis and phospholipid hydrolysis. Then magnesium, it is a core constituent of chlorophyll. We have just shown you what is the formula of chlorophyll, C55H72O5N4 Mg. So Mg is a core component of magnesium. So due to magnesium deficiency as well, chlorophyll degradation happens. There is also a cofactor in several enzymes. Then coming to iron, that is one micronutrient. It consists of several enzymes like cytochrome, catalase, uh, dipeptidase, etc. So it is a constituent of several enzymes. Then key elements in redox reaction of respiration, photosynthesis, nitrate and sulfate reduction. So it is a major part of also different enzyme activity. And nitrogen, iron helps in different, I mean chlorophyll synthesis as well. It is not a component of chlorophyll, but it helps in chlorophyll synthesis. Now after iron, manganese. Manganese, what is the role of manganese in plant? That is constituent of several cation activated enzymes like dehydrogenase, kinase, oxidase, etc. Hence essential for the formation of chlorophyll reduction of nitrate and for respiration. All this process manganese is essential, and manganese is a micronutrient. Now cobalt and zinc, they are involved in cation activated enzymes. Then boron, having a very important role in pollen development, pollen germination, and sugar translocation. So here, carbohydrate transport necessary for germination of pollen, formation of flower and fruit. It has a very important role. Now molybdenum, it is having a significant role in biological nitrogen fixation because it is a component of nitrogenase, that enzyme required for biological nitrogen fixation process. And nitrate assimilation, it has also very significant role. Then chlorine, during photolysis of water in PS2, when water is splitted into oxygen, hydrogen, and electron, and that electron moves in the Z cycle, they are photolysis for the photolysis of water. Chlorine is having significant role. So chlorine is having important role in plant, I mean photosynthesis. That is one important process. Now, what are the deficiency symptoms if any nutrient that is deficient in soil or plant cannot take up that nutrient properly? So, what would be that deficiency symptom? Okay, so there are different phases of plant nutrient deficiency. Suppose I'm talking about, this is the, let's say, nutrient concentration, and this is the growth. So initially there is a downward grow, I mean nutrient concentration with respect to growth. So there is dilution effect, and then it moves upward, then plateau, then decreases. So here this decrease in nutrient concentration on increasing in growth, that is initial decrease is called Steenberg effect. Okay, Steenberg effect. Okay, so what is this Steenberg effect? So on increasing in growth rate, the nutrient concentration it decreases because that growth is very quicker. So due to quicker growth, the concentration of nutrient it dilutes. Okay, so that is called Steenberg effect. Then there is a with respect to nutrient concentration, there is a phase that is called nutrient deficient zone, and then before nutrient deficiency there is a deficiency actually occur, and that deficiency is not expressed by the plant, that is called hidden hunger zone. Okay, hidden hunger. Then nutrient deficiency zone, then sufficiency zone. Okay, then there is sufficiency zone, then there is excess, or I mean what we call luxury consumption, then toxicity. Okay, so first is hidden hunger. Hidden hunger means the nutrient is deficient, but plant is not showing the nutrient deficiency, that is called hidden hunger. Okay, that is called hidden hunger. Then sufficiency, I mean the nutrient concentration is sufficient for plant growth and development, then called luxury consumption, that means in excess the nutrient is accumulated in the plant cell. Then comes toxicity. Okay, now if any nutrient is deficient in the plant, so where, based on the location, and what is the symptom it is showing. So based on that we can assume which nutrient is deficient in the plant. So mostly in the older leaf, the deficiency symptom of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, molybdenum and magnesium occur. Because see, these nutrients NPK, magnesium and molybdenum, they are highly mobile in plant. Okay. So if I am talking about plant, suppose this is a plant and these are the leaf or this is the canopy. So what happens when the nutrient is highly mobile? Because see, terminal bud or apical meristem, they are the active growing region in the plant. Terminal bud or active meristem, these are the actively growing region in the plant. So they require that nutrient more than the other part, I mean older part. So whenever nutrient enters in the plant and if it is highly mobile, that is directly moving to the terminal bud or apical meristem. So whenever there is deficiency of this nutrient, also lower limit also uh, absorbs through the plant root, that also moves to the apical meristem or terminal bud or the upper part of the canopy. Then the lower leaves, they there the deficiency symptom actually occurs in case of highly mobile nutrient like this NPK, magnesium, molybdenum. So where the nutrient deficiency happen? In the older leaf. Again, for these, whether all these nutrients show similar symptom? No. Some nutrients show dead spot like potassium and molybdenum. If this nutrient deficiency happen, this will show dead spot. No dead spot in case of Np and magnesium, nitrogen, phosphorus and magnesium. Okay. Again, whether all these three Np, magnesium, they are showing no dead spot and chlorosis? No. See, for nitrogen, the chlorosis is complete chlorosis. I mean, total leaf will become yellow and it will start from the midrib. For phosphorus, somewhat chlorotic, but it will having purplish tinge. Then for magnesium, there will be intervenal chlorosis in the older leaf. Intervenal chlorosis means the midrib and mid vein, the main vein, that will remain green. The intervein space, that will be chlorotic in nature. Then coming to new leaf. For these nutrient deficiencies, sulfur, iron, manganese, copper, the deficiency symptom will be seen in newer leaf because they are moderately or less mobile in plant. So here again green vein and yellow vein are there. So yellow vein, that means complete chlorosis in case of sulfur and copper. Green vein means in case of iron and manganese you can expect green vein. Okay, that means intervenal chlorosis. So due to iron and manganese, you can find intervenal chlorosis in younger leaves. Okay, intervenal chlorosis in younger leaf. Due to magnesium, intervenal chlorosis in older leaf. This is important from exam point of view. Now both and old leaf you can find zinc deficiency because it is a moderately mobile nutrient. And immobile nutrient, they are calcium and boron, whose nutrient deficiency is mainly confined to the terminal bud or apical meristem. Terminal bud or apical meristem. So this is immobile in plant, hence deficiency symptom is in terminal bud. Okay. So if you want the peculiar symptom, I mean, suppose here we talk about green vein in case of iron manganese, and between iron and manganese what type of symptom happens, there are other lectures which are available in our channel, you can watch them. Now next coming uh, to, let's say, peculiar symptoms. Again here we will discuss about the what is the actual symptom. This is the broad group. What we discussed so far, that is the broad deficiency, this part, that is the broad deficiency symptom what we are finding in the lower leaves, upper leaves and terminal bud. Now coming to each and individual nutrient, what type of deficiency symptom you can expect in the field due to their deficiency. So for nitrogen, the deficiency symptom will be like V-shaped yellowing at the tip of lower leaf. So deficiency symptom you are getting at the lower leaf because these are highly mobile nutrient in the plant. Okay. Now it so at the tip of lower leaf and there will be V-shaped yellowing. That means starting from the midrib, it will look like a V-shaped yellowing in the leaf, if you will see. Then we have already discussed for phosphorus deficiency, there is a purplish tinge. Again, with yellowing or chlorosis, there will be purple coloration you can find. Then bronzy appearance in case of younger leaves. Then for potassium, it will having chlorotic as well as followed by necrotic region. Then for molybdenum, there will be translucent spot or irregular shape intervenal necrotic region, and intervenal chlorosis also you can find. So these are highly mobile nutrient in the plant, and their deficiency symptom you can mostly seen in lower leaves. Now coming to the less mobile nutrient like iron. Okay, here you will get intervenal chlorosis in younger leaf, within the leaf. Then manganese, the intervenal chlorosis again you can find in manganese, but here in case of iron you will find that after some point of time, after the severance of the disease or disorder, you can find whitish spot. Okay, but in case of manganese deficiency, as of iron deficiency, you will not find any whitish spot in the intervenal area. So there will be dead spot and checked appearance in later stages. Okay. Now for zinc deficiency, that is a moderately mobile nutrient, a leaf will be narrow and small, lamina will be chlorotic, veins will remain green, dead spot followed by dead spot, reduced internodal elongation, bunchy or bushy appearance. Panicles fail to emerge and generally seen during vegetative stage. Mostly for the zinc deficiency, it is seen in vegetative stage, and you will ask, so how panicle will fail? Again, panicle is after the reproductive stage, but that is the later on the plants suffer from this if zinc deficiency happens at the initial stages. Now coming to sulfur, here you will find the same deficiency symptom as of nitrogen but in younger leaf. Chlorosis in younger leaf, no dead spot is found. Then copper, here also chlorosis, then followed by whitish like of as of iron, then loss of turgidity and wilting symptom you will get. Then for calcium, base will be green, top one third hook downward, I mean, and brittle. Okay, so death of the bird happen. Then boron, chlorosis happen from the both for calcium and boron, the terminal leaf will be sufferer, and you can find the symptom in terminal leaf. So for boron deficiency, chlorosis will start from base to tip. Tip will be elongated and become whip-like structure. Then it will become brownish or blackish. Death of the terminal bud ultimately happens. Okay, so these are some of the peculiar deficiency symptom or disorder symptom of different essential nutrients. Now coming to toxicity symptom. Okay, toxicity symptom. Now, I have already discussed there are different phases like hidden hunger, the sufficiency, then luxury consumption, and the toxicity symptom. So, after luxury consumption, in case of potassium and chlorine, mostly luxury consumption happens because potassium is mainly, I have already discussed, potassium is mainly present in ionic form in the plant cell, and it doesn't take part in any organic constituent. So, the toxicity is very rare. That's why the mostly luxury consumption happens in case of potassium. Then followed by luxury consumption, there will be toxicity symptom which are less common in plant because most of the soils are basically having moderate to low level of nutrient in case of India. And if any toxic range is found, that is due to the soil type, I mean soil environment, that is mostly governed by pH or governed by the stagnation of water or anaerobic situation. Okay. Now, in case of nitrogen toxicity, you can find lodging because in case of nitrogen promote vegetative growth, and if excess vegetative growth will be there, there will be lodging problem or falling down of plant. Then abortion of flower. So, if there will be more vegetative growth, reproductive growth will hamper. So, there will be abortion of flower. Increased succulence and more disease and pest attack will be there. Then phosphorus toxicity, there will be deficiency of zinc and iron. Maize, in case of maize, purple leaf will form, red cotton stem will form. In case of cotton, red color stem will form. Then for manganese, it is occur mostly in lowland having organic soil, and brown spots in vein happen. Now, how nutrients are being lost from the soil? How nutrients are being lost from the soil? So nutrient lost from the soil through crop uptake, that is major, then uptake by weeds as well, because weeds are having similar morphology and physiology as that of plant, and similar biochemical processes are going on, and these nutrients that they are essential for plants, they are also essential for weeds. So weeds significantly uptake huge quantity of nutrient. Then leaching loss in case of mostly in case of nitrogen, boron, leaching loss you can find. Then through erosion, erosion means topsoil is removed from one place and deposited some one place. So from which place the soil erosion happens, from there the nutrient will be lost. Okay. Then denitrification in case of submerged soil, there will be denitrification loss. Then volatilization in case of alkaline soil and high temperature soil, there will be volatilization, then runoff. So these are some of the process through which nutrient is depleted from one place. Okay, to fulfill that nutrient depletion or to fulfill that nutrient deficiency, we are adding some external source of nutrient like manure, fertilizer, then our manure that is organic matter. Okay, then compost. Okay, we are applying external source of nutrient like manure, compost, then inorganic thing like fertilizer, then residue, plant residue. Okay, then biofertilizer we are applying. So these are different nutrient sources, external sources we are applying to fulfill or to supplement the nutrient deficiency that is lost by different means like crop uptake, weed uptake, erosion, leaching, denitrification, volatilization process on our. Okay, so we'll discuss all these, external source of nutrient in our coming classes. So stay tuned. See you in the next lecture. Till then, keep reading, keep smiling. Bye bye.